Da 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 da. Setting up for meeting on YouTube Live. Done.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. All right. So, hi everyone. This is Lou Martin here, and my project is called Awakened Spirits Network. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Anchor and on Spotify with the audio version of this. And you can also find us on my Facebook page. It's my delight and honor to be with one of my friends and teachers, Divyael Pandya, who has a wonderful group every Thursday night that I highly recommend everyone check out. And the link will be in the video here afterwards. DVL, how are you, my friend?
I'm well, Lou, and just trying to, how can you say, disconnect and detach from the madness and, that people are talking about, plus what's on the news, and you open your radio when you're traveling,
Yeah.
in the car, you get all this is bombarded and bombarded and bombarded, and it's trying
Yes.
to, we are hopefully the light workers who are awakened have come to the realization that we are the ones that have come here in this moment, this lifetime, to help to hold the light and help humanity to see a bigger picture.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, DVL, for people who have not had the blessing of hanging out with you like I've had on many wonderful occasions, can you give us your thumbnail CV of how you got to see yourself as a light worker and do your channeling and healing work?
That's gonna, that's a long story. Okay.
Take your time. There's no rush. We have an hour.
Yeah. Well, I was born in Singapore in a Hindu family, and then I came to England to do my studies at the age of 16 and a half. And then as time went by, I went through, like all of us, went through a lot of challenges, because when you're young, you don't realize that you are carrying a very special gene in your beingness, all very, very different from your family,
Yeah.
And then I came to a point where I got fed up of going out, drinking, and, rock and roll and women, things like that. And you think, no, had enough, there must be something more. And then eventually, once you open up to spirit to say, help, I need your help, then they brought in somebody to talk to me about chakras and things like that. But that I already knew that anyway, because being in a Hindu family, for them it's a very normal thing, So from there it started, and I was still working at the university then, and then it just grew and grew. I started taking meditation from the internet, and then started a meditation group. And it was very interesting that every time somebody asked me, would you like to come to my town to start a group? And, I say, yeah, if you get 12 people, I'll come. And within a month, there's a group running. So I was like working at the university, and I had 4 or 5 groups, you're running around like a headless chicken.
Right.
And the energy work, it just grew within me. And then it came to a point where I was in India, and then I got, how can you say, switched on, awakened.
Yes.
And at Ganesh Puri in Guru Nityananda's temple.
Okay.
Or ashram. And they opened my kundalini, my sight, and all sorts of things.
Beautiful.
And gave me a very special energy.
Yes.
And this energy at that time, I had in Ganesh Puri, I had the visitation of Ganesh walking with me, and the energy of Lord Shiva.
Right.
And then eventually I got blessed with the opening of the spirit of Guru Nityananda came and opened everything up for me, you know.
Wow.
So what I do now is that I open up people's Christ consciousness within their sacred art.
Yes.
A bit like Amadas and you know.
Yes.
Many other beings. Yeah.
Yes. A lot of the Eastern tradition of Shaktipat and
yes,
spiritual awakening. You transmit the energy through you.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes,
I don't really have to do anything. You know, it's like healers, you know.
Yes.
You know, if you can just step out of it and let spirit come through.
Yeah.
It's incredibly powerful, but you know, humans, we think, oh, maybe we have to do this and we have to bring this light. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know, just step back. And the more you step back, the more they can come through you.
Yeah.
You know, it is amazing. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, and as I say, I've had the privilege and the pleasure of being at many of your lovely meditations, and I hope that this will be a step towards inviting a lot more new faces to come and experience your Thursday nights and these kinds of things online. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's great. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. You mentioned early on that we have a Thursday night. You know, it's at 8 p.m. in English time, England time.
Yeah.
And everybody is welcome. Everybody's welcome. You know.
Hands of light. Yes. Good. And you have the painting just over your shoulder there.
That was a friend of mine who's like a psychic painter. She's Helen Worthington, and I told her what we are doing with the hands of light, and she said, "Leave it with me." And she drew this. It's on Facebook anyway.
Yes.
But it's beautiful, and the statue here is angel. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. So that's sort of your altar area, or part of, you know, you love the sacred energy of these pieces, and
well, you know, if I did, I can't. Actually, right in the middle of this meeting, they call it Murphy's Law.
Yes.
Somebody will knock at the door because I just ordered a new computer, because this one is the hinge is broken and I can't close it, you know.
Okay.
Or else I'll move it around to show you the sacred things that are here.
Sure.
I have collected when I travel, all over the world. You know?
Okay. We'll save that for your new computer. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Great. Well, you and I were talking, you know, and this is that was brilliant. Thank you. You and I were talking about the energies of right now. Here we are, the first day of December, and you know, we're all being. So, what's your sense of how we prepare for the future, and perhaps some suggestions from Spirit in terms of navigating and negotiating all these intense energies that we're going through?
Yeah. What I feel is that, yes, you cannot be ignorant as to what is going on out there. You know, you basically need to know a little bit, you know, and so that when you do walk into the hornet's nest, you know, you know what to do. And we're supposed to be wearing masks and things like that today now. And I actually see less people wearing masks now than it was before.
Good.
I went shopping yesterday, and then today I went to get some fuel for my car. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know?
The quiet revolution has begun, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
But for like as we were talking earlier on, the less you look at the propaganda, the less you listen to the propaganda, and, you know, the better it is.
Yes.
To strengthen your belief system.
Yes.
It's very, very important right now.
Yes.
Is to I was told is to meditate and breathe in the light. You know, breathe in the light and breathe. When you build up the quarter of light that you can hold within you. On today. You will hold more tomorrow.
Right.
Keep building it, because many years ago, I was told by a gentleman who channeled Akasha and oh dear, um, uh, yeah, Akasha, and they are two angelic beings
Okay.
who are twin flames,
Okay.
and that within short time, I suppose short time was their time, not our time,
Sure.
there will be a huge light coming from the central sun.
Okay.
Incredibly powerful, because more and more light now, it doesn't come from our sun anymore. It's coming from the central sun.
Yeah.
And they said the light that is going to come, it will be so powerful that the people that has not built up the quarter of light within themselves, is gonna have a really bad time. It's a challenging time, and it's already happening. You could see them out there, Even you see single people sat in the car with a mask on, and you think, what the hell? Mask for, and you can't talk to them. You can't talk to these people anymore.
Right.
And this light is going to build, it's going to build bigger and bigger and bigger. Until if your consciousness is low, you will have two things: come to a light worker to help them, so we can help them, or your whole central nervous system will just shut down.
Okay.
This is what is happening.
Okay. Right. Fascinating. Yeah. Well, honestly, brother, it makes so much sense. And, the new heaven and the new earth is a phrase that has always rung true to me and rung very relevant to all of this, and how, we're creating a new world based on being channels for this love and this light that is, as you say, increasing gradually right now, or slowly right now. But all of us who are sensitive, our nervous systems and our light body and our meditation practice and our service work and these kinds of things, our creativity and our path, all of that has little by little prepared us, to be more receptive and more, open to these new energies. And for others, they don't see them, they don't believe in them, they're not open to them, so it's kind of like that, isn't it?
It is like that, and I think sometimes we forget the intuitive ones. I call them old souls, like yourself, and many others I meet are old souls.
Sure.
And these old souls are here to carry huge light.
Yeah.
And for us, it's never going to be an easy lifetime.
Yeah.
But also a very successful lifetime as well, because we can get rid of karma very, very quickly. And we're getting huge help. And so with these old souls that we are, we need each other. We need each other. We need each other of the old souls to talk to each other. We don't need anything from each other. We know what we want, and we know we already have. But just to talk and just to say hello. And then what you do is say energetically you connect with each other. Because as you know, there is a saying, there is no separation.
Right.
And it's absolutely easy, very easy now to connect with people. If you cannot connect energetically, then phone people up. I'm not into text. I do text, and people ask me questions, really complex questions. What's the universe doing? And then they want me to text back, Are you joking? Are you serious?
Right. What's the meaning of life? Right.
You got Zoom, you got Skype,
Right.
call me on that and
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
to me,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um,
I love that. No, it's
it
just,
is,
you're always a joy, DVL.
it's,
You always get me roaring at the absurdities. It's a pleasure, man.
yeah, it is important. It is so important right now
Yeah, yeah.
because everything is shaking your foundations.
Sure, sure.
Mm,
Yeah. Well, and absolutely, brother. And, community and creating and sustaining community. And, this whole sense, I think many of us have right now that the last 2 years, the beginning of this decade, and how powerful and important this decade is, and the next this next shift here after the solar eclipse we have Friday night, Saturday morning, and coming up to the winter solstice, we're really, all of our guides and teachers are really telling all of us in one voice, get ready, it's coming,
mm,
So none of us are sure. Maybe it is this cosmic blast of light from the great central sun,
mm,
but it's obviously a big deal in spirit. And
mm.
without filling in the details, they certainly have our full attention every day to prepare
Yeah.
ourselves.
Mm.
Yeah.
And one of the things also I found, Lou, that whatever prophecies that were told to us that is coming many years in the future
Yeah.
has been accelerated. Is here now.
Okay.
The prophecies that a lot of the Mayan prophecies, and also when I was in India, people were talking about, they mentioned many different names, in their own Hindu
Right.
language, and
Right.
that things have to come to show you that
Right.
you are divine beings.
Right.
And the acceleration has brought the whole vision forward,
Yeah.
prophecy forward,
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, I mean, maybe you would remember when I first started about 35, 36 years ago, maybe more.
Okay.
It took a long time to get rid of rubbish from your body.
Yeah.
Now I give healing to people, and they walk out of here, and
Mhm.
they send me back a message, text, of course, text,
Yes.
and say, "I feel wonderful," and all I could send it back and say, "Wonderful." What do you
Yeah.
think to
Yeah.
say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and we are capable of doing this. We are
Sure.
capable.
Sure, sure. So it's speeding up. I hear you. It's speeding up, and yeah, as you're saying, there's nothing esoteric, mysterious, occult, hidden, complicated, about any of this. You shared with me. I mean, this is part of the inspiration to reconnect with you. Would you feel up to sharing your story that you shared with me a few days ago about your experience with spirit?
Yes.
Bless you.
And it is. I feel that it is for everybody.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
this is what we get information and we send it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Bless you.
It was on a Saturday night. I was sat down here, me and Jeanette. We were just watching television, and we felt like a cool breeze. The windows were closed because it was in the evening. Curtains were drawn. My lounge door was closed.
Right.
And I felt it, and she felt it as well. So, oh,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
And then it was an hour later. It was an
Okay.
hour later. I
Right.
suppose they were adjusting our frequency and things like that.
Right.
All of a sudden, yeah. And then I just burst out crying, Lou. I just burst out crying, and I couldn't stop crying.
Wow.
And Jeanette was a bit worried as to, it happened so sudden,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I couldn't talk, and then so I had my eyes closed, tears running down.
Wow.
And then in my vision, I saw huge light out there in the universe.
Wow.
It was huge. It was so big that even our human mind cannot comprehend,
Wow. Wow.
And then I was in my telepathic way. I say, "Who are you, my friend?"
Yeah.
And he said, we are not your friend.
Okay.
We are your brothers.
Oh. Yeah.
I thought, wow, I cried more than, what I mean?
Yes, of course. Yes.
And And I said, thank you, brother, for being here.
Hmm.
And why are you here? You know, and stupid human questions, you know.
Fair question. Fair question. Yeah.
And then he just said to me, we came here to love you.
Oh.
That's all we have come here to do.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah.
And I said, it is a beautiful love that you're sending. My heart is like thumping away, you know. And it was just incredible. And then we spoke a little bit, and to how can I put it in words, that to feel and see in your third eye how much you are connected to them.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
And
Yeah.
it was just amazing. It was like, you don't even talk about connecting, you know. You are connected, full stop. You know?
Yeah.
And then it went quiet, and I suppose they're letting me settle a little bit. My heart was going, you know, boom, boom, boom. And then they showed me a picture.
Okay.
And it said that with the pyramids all over the world, you know, we talk about the Giza pyramids that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
This Angkor, and then there's the pyramids in South America, in America, Bosnia, all those pyramids they mentioned. They said they are now activated.
Wow.
There's light going in and out, you know, from there.
Yeah.
But and the light is also going into Mother Earth.
Right.
Connecting to all the grid work down there. All the grid work.
Yeah.
And then the capstone of the pyramids have exploded with light and energy.
Wow.
You know, it was like an umbrella.
Wow.
And this is the most wonderful thing. It connects with us.
Yes.
The light connects with us, and we are connecting to it.
Okay.
Which we didn't know. You know, we thought it was just coming to us, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's going to and fro.
Yeah.
So what they were saying was that we are stationary, the permanent light, the permanent pyramids that cannot move. But he said, what you are the mobile pyramid.
Wow.
You see?
Yeah.
And we, as a mobile pyramid, when we go wherever we go, we take the huge light that we are carrying now, and touch people.
Wow.
You know,
beautiful. Amazing.
And also, as heaven, you mentioned earlier,
yes.
as heaven on earth, we are also connected to heaven, earth, and the grid system.
Okay, the grid system.
All the grids that are down. There's so many different levels of grid. You know, Mandolin grid, the Shenandoah grid, and you know, all the masters that have walked the earth here.
Okay. Yeah.
It was like I asked the question also within me. I said, why have they come? You know.
Yeah.
Apart from showing me the pyramid, also I what is going on out there, I was feeling a little bit rattled about it, you know?
Sure.
Your mind goes a little bit funny, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, we're human after all. Yes.
And it gave me so much power to say, wow, you know, this I need to share with everybody, you know.
That's you.
I already shared it with the group last week. On Thursday. And I like to mention it to everybody here.
Wonderful.
The thing is that they need to sit that we need to sit down and connect with your energy to the pyramids. Just do a simple meditation and connect, and you'll be connected. Bring your I am presence in. Bring your I am, you know, and give it permission.
Sure.
It will happen.
Well, great. Would you like to do that with us?
Yes. Yeah.
I can't resist the temptation to...
Okay, put me on the spot.
Well, it's the obvious. It doesn't have to be at this moment. I mean, I would love to give you an hour today, but that just feels like a maybe we'll do that and come back and chat a little more if you like.
No. We can do it. That's okay.
Okay, very good. All right. Yeah, I'd be delighted. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Matt. Bless you. Turn my light off here. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay. If you like to invite your I am presence, and if you know who your guides are, invite them in. Ask them, give them permission to join you and to touch this light that you are going to spread. I would also suggest that you invite your team to come and be with you and surround you. This is a team that has become in this lifetime and many lifetimes to be with you. Many, many masters of light. And as you take a deep breath, anchor your light, heaven and earth, grounding. And at a distance, you see a pyramid. Whichever pyramid attracts you, maybe Angkor or the one in Guatemala or Bosnia or the Giza pyramids, or even a pyramid that you don't know, but it exists, that is connected to you. As we ask our I am presence, guide us and bring us this wonderful energy of unconditional acceptance of who you are and the love of the divine and the creator of all that is. And you see in the distance this wonderful pyramid, the capstone that is shining in the sun, a golden light. And as this light expands and expands, it changes into many colors, like a diamond as your sun goes through. And it comes towards you and touches you. It touches deep within your beingness, into your sacred heart, where the Christ seed is. This wonderful pyramid with immense power of light touches you with gentleness, pure love, and surrounds you with the divine love. And you recognize this light from eons of time when you yourself were just light. And from your heart and from your auric field, you join with this energy from the pyramids, becoming one with this energy. It's not give and take, it just flows. It flows like the ocean and the waves. You are one with this energy that is sent from the pyramid. In your internal vision, in your third eye, you see as an umbrella. There is nothing outside of this umbrella. Everything is within. Everything is connected to each other. There's nothing here on earth that is not connected. And as you breathe in this light, store this light within you, in your sacral chakra. This is your exercise to keep breathing this light and maximize the storage of this light in your beingness. And the souls, the old souls who have the gift of sight, you will see that many, many angels have surrounded you, protecting you, and sending you their love. That you receive the highest and purest light without any filtration. Breathe. And in your beingness, if you want to chant any Sanskrit sentences or sacred words, it'll be a good thing to do. You can say Om or Om Namah Shivaya, Mani Patni Ham, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. And then when you feel you have the quarter of light within you for today, you can send your gratitude to all your beings of light who have been here for you. And when you're ready, take a deep breath. And open your eyes.
Beautiful, my friend. Thank you. Brilliant, brilliant. It's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai Sabaoth. Do you know the meaning of that or the other phrases there?
Yeah. Kadosh, 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 Hala is holy, 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 the God host of the world. Yes.
Very good. And
Yeah.
Om Namah Shivaya?
Om Namah Shivaya is like, I don't really know exactly, but it's like, I respect the goddess in you.
Very good.
As you respect me. A bit like namaste, but a bit different. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And Very good. That's 2 out of 3. You're doing
And
very well.
Om Mani Padme Hum is connected.
Yes,
I don't exactly know what it means, but
I
it's
think that's
connected to Kuan Yin.
okay.
It's very much with Kuan Yin.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Very good. Okay. Well, our judges will let you get by with that. That's very good, my friend. You did well. You did better than I could do. That's why I got to ask you the question. I couldn't answer that. But the energy was just absolutely sublime, brilliant, beautiful, wonderful,
Mm,
just overflowing with love. Thank you. Thank you.
very welcome, and I hope all your listeners, join and do this with us.
Yes,
Mm.
yes. I will put the link there, as I say. Before we finish up, coming down the home stretch, my brother.
Yes.
Um, so it's just wonderful, as we say, how simple this is, how unconditional this is, how easy this is,
Mm.
isn't it? And the phrase from the Bible is, "In a moment you think not." When people are watching the telly, driving the car, in the shower, doing the dishes, often, there is an insight, a bit of grace, a healing, an inspiration, something. I'm just saying, we've just stepped into this beautiful energy with you in spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, DVL. Whatever we can do, my friends, to keep our hearts open and to trust. Well, this was the other thing. I'm glad I'm. So this wasn't this another part of the message your guide asked for you to keep
Yes.
trusting and.
Yes, because all the years that you have worked with spirit by meditating or working with energy, you work that you trust that they are there and knowing that they are there to help you.
Yeah.
And this is what they are saying now.
Yeah.
Do not lose the trust in us just because of what is going on out there.
Okay. Very good.
Stay with us. Stay with us,
Yes.
Like Daniel in the lion's den,
Right. Stay the course. Don't wobble. Yes.
Yeah.
Keep going where you're headed. You'll get there.
Yeah. And this is why we are here. This is why we're here.
Yes. Brilliant. I'm going to be very, very bold here now, my brother. Can you talk a little bit about relationship and that you're very blessed to have a wonderful lady in your life? Can I give you a little space to share about our lovely Jeanette? Would you like that?
Yeah. Well,
what that gives you, how that's helped you on your path?
Yeah. We sometimes don't realize or don't know what love is, but especially me. My parents never showed me love, so I didn't know, and I don't know what love is.
Bless you.
And also,
that's
what resonates with spirit is love. You see.
Okay.
So they will bring in a relationship.
Yeah.
To open your heart.
Yeah.
They are sneaky, them up there.
Oh yeah.
Very sneaky.
Yeah. They know us very well, I think.
Yeah. And they will bring in somebody that will take you to one level to open your heart, and then all hell let loose, and then you break up.
Right.
More tears and
sure.
And once you settle down with that one, another one walks in.
Yeah.
And you fall in love and you think, oh, this is it. Yeah. And then what happens is, for me, I always thought I could see there's a problem here.
Okay.
And you get the feeling from spirit, your time is up with this young lady,
Okay, sure.
But our ego that says, oh no, I can fix this.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
And then before I met Jeanette, I was, I just got back from Vienna, and I had enough, and I said, no more.
Right. You scorn off women, is it? Okay.
Yes. I had enough. I'll just go and get the vow.
You took the vow, as we say. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And usually when I come back doing some lecturing work, I don't do anything because it's like very intense when you're
Yeah.
away. Then when
Yeah.
I come home, I just eat, sleep, and watch television, and that's
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I go to my friend's cafe, who's a spiritual cafe, and just have a coffee and a cake, you see.
Yeah.
And that's where I saw her, or she saw me actually in a way, because I was a bit zombified.
Right. You were away with the fairies, as we say. Yes.
That's it. And then there was a group of people that in the front, they knew me, and said, "Have you just got back?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Come and join us on this table." So I did.
Yeah. Right.
And anyway, we blah blah blah, and I said, "I'm back from Vienna," and this and that. And as I was going home, she stood up and said, "I've organized a guy with a guitar and a songwriter tonight. Would you like to come?" I said, "Well, I'm actually very tired, but if I feel okay, I'll come. If I'm not, I will not." And I didn't. You see.
Okay. All right.
The manageress of the cafe knew me very well and told me a few days after, she was asking about you, and she was calling you, saying, "Where is he? Not here, not here." So anyway, I don't know who connected to who. She connected with me on Facebook, or I connected with her. And she came for a coffee here, and that was it. Everything else is history.
And how long have you been together?
About 4.5 years now.
Very, very sweet, man. Very sweet.
Yeah. And before we finish, I hopefully I'm going to leave England and go into a warm country.
Okay.
Buy a bit of land and and start a community. It has to be a very special community, because it will be just pure heart base, no ego or anything.
Beautiful. Well, keep me posted. Maybe I'll pack a bag and come join you guys.
Let's grow some food and things like that.
Well, okay. I'll be observing. Yes. I'll be playing and singing and cheering us on. How's that sound?
You have to do that at 4:00 in the morning.
All right. I'd rather do that than be face down in the dirt, weeding the garden at the moment. But it's tempting.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful vision. And I just, you and Jeanette, honestly, you're such dear friends, DVL, and you, let's see, can I manage this? Okay. See, there they are, just above my, Jeanette with the hat on. And you're next to her. You've got, I think, a baseball cap on. It's like Bali or somewhere nice and warm.
I think it is. Yes.
Right. Okay. So you're not far from my thoughts, either one of you. You're
wonderful.
Pleasure. So thank you so much for sharing time with us, and you've given us a lot to think about. And we'll connect people to your great group for Thursday night at 8:00. And I will see you then. How's that sound?
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Yes.
And people can find you if they want to work with you on your Facebook and anywhere else.
We put a link on Zoom, on the Facebook, and also on YouTube.
Very good. Excellent.
But if anybody has a problem, they can always give me a call.
Yes.
I don't want to give my phone number on here, but if people who are interested, they can call you or leave you a message with you. And pass it on, Of
course. Yes, absolutely. Great. Well, a joy as always, my brother DVL. Thank you. Have a great evening, and my best to Jeanette, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
See you soon.
Okay, my friend. God bless you.